Hello, and welcome to our Iris by Kobetron training series. In this video, I'm going to show you the vault. I'm currently logged in as the casino agent, and I've selected the vault tab. So the vault is basically a way for you to keep track of your inventory of all of the software that you have that's not currently installed in machines. Whether you have them on shelves in a closet, maybe you have them in bins, or if you have a filing cabinet, you might have them loaded up in drawers. So I have a couple of different areas, bin 1 through 3, shelf 1, and drawer 1. So you just mimic that in Iris, and then we can expand each one of these, and it'll show us all of the software that we're keeping track of. So we have the software that you're keeping the inventory of, and then the quantity and the number available. So for this one, I have 1 and it's available. For EEPROM 2, if I expand this, it's going to show that I have 10 chips and one of them is currently installed, so it's not available. So that's why there's 9 available out of the 10 total. So if I want to create a new bin, maybe I want shelf 2. I just click on, make sure that this is highlighted, and I'll select New Row. When I do that, it's going to ask me to give it a name, and I'll just call it Shelf 2. Hit Enter, and that saves it. So now that I've created that shelf, I can click on this plus to expand it, and I can start adding components to it. So I click the New Row, and it creates a new record. I'll just call this EEPROM 1. You can call it whatever you want. But once you type it in and hit enter, it'll show up. And then you can right click and add install software. So this gives you a list of all of the software in the entire database and that's in your jurisdiction. And you can come here and pick any of these pieces of software. You can click on any of these columns and start typing and it'll filter. I'm just going to select this guy, say add to list, submit add components, and it will add that to this EEPROM. So I'm just going to hit F5 and refresh the screen. So now you can see shelf 1 has 1 item in it. It's this EEPROM, but we still don't have a quantity or a number available, and that's because we haven't added that yet. So if I expand the EEPROM 1, it tells me that there's no vault items yet. What I do is I right click and I say add item. And if I want to add multiple items, I just select this where it says add another item. And then I can type chip 1 and hit add. And this box will stay open. Now I can change it to 2 and click add. And I'll do this a couple more times. 3, 4, and we'll add number 5. And this time I'm going to uncheck this so that it closes this pop-up. So I'll click add. And number 5 is there. So I'm going to hit F5 to refresh this again and expand everything. So I've got the 5 chips and they're ready to go to be installed in machines. So when you're ready to install something from the vault from a machine, you can do that through a change request, and you can see how to do that looking at our configuration change request